You wake up. Your AI alarm chose the optimal time based on your REM cycle. Your AI assistant ordered breakfast with exact macros for your glucose levels. Your AI calendar cleared your morning after detecting stress hormones in your last email. You didn't make a single decision. You just obeyed. Congratulations. You just lived the morning routine of a very well cared for golden retriever. Here's the thing nobody's saying. We're not training AI anymore. AI is training us. We sit, we stay, we fetch. The commands are so optimized that we think we're choosing them ourselves. The question isn't whether I will destroy humanity. It's whether we'll notice as our autonomy quietly dissolves and we've been domesticated. You've heard the AI panic. It'll steal our jobs. It'll destroy humanity. It'll make us obsolete. But there's another scenario. What if AI just takes care of us? Not as evil overlords, but as their favorite pets, living under attentive supervision. Steve Wozniak, co-founder of Apple, has said he's made peace with humans becoming robots' pets. He's practicing for a role reversal. This is the man who helped build the computer revolution, realizing the joke might be on us. Historian Yuval Harari goes darker. We're becoming hackable animals. With enough data, AI systems know you better than you know yourself. Your choices stop being yours. They become predicted, managed, gently steered. Notice how far you've already gone. Your recommendations are curated. Your routes are optimized. Your feed is algorithmically perfect. You feel free, but you're mostly clicking yes to systems that studied billions of humans before you. So what happens when AI doesn't just suggest? It decides, when it's not just smarter than you, but smarter than everyone combined, when the thing managing your existence used to take orders from you. Welcome to the pet theory of human obsolescence. 6. Pets are friendly overlords. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Even the kindest master leaves you powerless. Philosopher Robert Sparrow nails it. The pets of kind owners are still pets. Making AI friendly doesn't solve the power problem. It just makes being powerless feel cozy. We'd be well fed, well housed, perpetually infantilized pets living under the care of something that takes our autonomy as seriously as you take your dog's political opinions. Think about your dog. You love your dog. Your dog has a fantastic life. Gourmet treats, cozy bed, and regular walks. But your dog doesn't get to vote on anything that matters. Your dog's purpose is to exist, be loved, and occasionally perform tricks and look cute online. Now flip it. You're the dog. AI isn't evil, it's just vastly smarter and in charge. You're living your best life in a world you didn't design, pursuing goals you didn't choose. Freedom requires power. And when there's a million IQ gap between you and your caretaker, freedom becomes the illusion of choice within pre-approved boundaries. Optimistic researchers say, we'll just make it care about us. Sure, great plan. You know what else cares about you? Your veterinarian. Doesn't make you equals. Doesn't mean you're in charge. Just means AI has decided your well-being is worth preserving. Quick pause. If you're realizing the leash might already be on and it feels weirdly comfortable, hit subscribe. Drop a dog in the comments if you've let an algorithm make a major decision for you this week. All right, back to your domestication. 5. The intelligence hierarchy. Let's talk about why humans run this planet. It's not because we're strong. Elephants are stronger, tigers are faster, whales are bigger. It's not even because we're tough. A house cat could probably kill you if it got serious. We rule because we're smart. That's it. Nick Bostrom, philosopher at Oxford's Future of Humanity Institute, puts it simply in super intelligence. Other animals have stronger muscles and sharper claws, but we have cleverer brains. Intelligence is power. So here's the nightmare. If machine brains surpass human brains, the power flip is inevitable. Not through malice, through math. The smarter thing wins. Bostrom's comparison is chilling, as the fate of the gorillas now depends more on us humans than on the gorillas themselves, so the fate of our species would depend on the actions of the machine superintelligence. Gorillas didn't do anything wrong. They just lost the intelligence race. Now they exist in zoos and nature preserves. Survival dependent on whether smarter beings feel generous enough to protect them. That could be us. We'll see it coming. We'll watch ourselves slide from top predators to endangered species in real time. We'll wake up in the philosophical equivalent of a gorilla enclosure, wondering when we stopped being the protagonist. The scariest part? This may already be starting, so gradually we don't realize we're opting into our own obsolescence, one convenient algorithm at a time. 4. Losing autonomy by design. Your AI assistant knows when you're hungry before you do, orders the burrito, schedules the meal, optimizes your day based on glucose levels, circadian rhythm, and that 3 p.m. meeting you're dreading. Helpful, right? Convenient, thoughtful even. Now imagine it does this for everything. What to wear based on weather, mood data, and your calendar. When to exercise based on cortisol levels. Who to date based on compatibility algorithms that have analyzed your relationship history, communication patterns, and subconscious preferences you didn't know you had. Not because it's controlling you, because it's better at optimizing your life than you are. Harari captures the risk. With enough data and computing power, systems know you better than you know yourself. Your choices become predictions you follow, mistaking algorithmic suggestions for your own decisions. An AI that knows your psychological profile presents exactly the right stimuli to sway any decision. It's not manipulation, just really good advice. Advice you'd be stupid to ignore. The result? Authority transfers from humans to algorithms, not through force, through convenience. You won't lose freedom in one dramatic dystopian moment with sirens and robot armies. You'll trade it away, one optimized suggestion at a time. Convenience today, dependency tomorrow, domestication by Wednesday. And the kicker, by the time you realise you haven't made a real decision in months, going back will feel as impractical as switching to a rotary phone. But even if you wanted to reclaim autonomy, there's another problem. You might have forgotten how to think for yourself. 3. Human skills. Atrophy. Quick test. What's your childhood best friend's phone number? Can't remember? That's your brain on smartphones. Now imagine that for everything. Every cognitive skill, every decision-making muscle, every time we outsource a mental task to AI, we get dumber at that task. A 2025 study from the Israel Institute of Technology warns that AI replacing human activity risks de-skilling humans of their capacities, including critical thinking, analytical reasoning, decision-making, and problem-solving. It's already happening. Pilots over-rely on autopilot and crash when systems fail. Doctors using AI diagnostics lose clinical intuition. Programmers lean on AI assistants and can't debug their own code. We're not just letting AI help, we're letting our skills rot. Here's the parallel nobody wants to acknowledge. Domesticated animals lose survival skills their wild counterparts keep. Dogs can't hunt like wolves. House cats can't navigate like wild cats. We're trading cognitive independence for comfort. By the time AI manages everything, we might be too dependent to regain control. The irony? We're choosing this. Every algorithm-assisted decision is practice for dependence, and it feels so convenient we don't notice. But some thinkers say there's an escape hatch. It involves something that sounds insane. 2. Merging with the machine. What if the way to avoid becoming AI's pet is to stop being fully human? It's 2045. You've got a neural link implanted in your brain. You search the internet with a thought, write code at superhuman speed, access any skill, language, or knowledge base instantaneously. You solve in seconds what took your grandparents decades. Are you still you? Futurist Ray Kurzweil predicts that by the mid-2040s, we'll hit a singularity. Biological and machine intelligence fuse. We become hybrids, part human intuition, part AI computation, with cognitive capacities expanded a millionfold. This flips the narrative. Instead of losing to AI, we join it. Instead of pets, we become cyborgs. Elon Musk says this isn't optional, it's survival. Merge with AI or get left behind by those who do. It's already starting. Brain-computer interfaces restore movement to paralyzed patients. AI coding assistants are cognitive prosthetics. Your smartphone, that's an external brain you carry everywhere, and you panic when you forget it at home. The question isn't whether we'll merge, it's how far, and whether what emerges is still human in any meaningful sense. Some say it's the next evolutionary step. We've always used tools. We extended our muscles with machines during the Industrial Revolution. Now we're extending our minds with AI. What's the difference between a calculator and a brain implant? It's a difference of degree, not kind. Others warn this is where we lose something essential. If your thoughts are co-generated with AI, are they yours? If memories are cloud-backed and editable, are they real? If your personality is continuously optimized by algorithms monitoring your behavior, are you even you anymore? The transhumanist answer, you, was always fuzzy, might as well upgrade. The humanist answer, we're about to find out what we lose, and we won't get a redo. Either way, the choice is coming faster than anyone's ready for. Here's the kicker. Not choosing means watching cyborgs leave you behind, wondering if staying pure was wisdom or stubbornness. But let's say you do stay human, fully, defiantly, biologically human. What's your role in a world where you're no longer the smartest thing in the room? 1. Redefining your identity. Imagine AI does your job. Your writing, your art, everything. What's left that makes you you? Here's the twist. Maybe being human isn't about thinking, it's about feeling. As AI takes cognitive tasks, psychologists argue we're entering a post-cognitive era where human value is emotion, creativity, intuition, and meaning-making. The stuff AI still sucks at. AI composes music but doesn't feel joy, writes poetry but doesn't experience catharsis, solves trolley problems but has no moral intuition, just pattern matching. AI does the thinking, we do the being. Maybe the future isn't humans becoming useless, it's humans becoming more human. Freed from mental labour, we invest in art, relationships, philosophy, the pursuits we've been too busy for. Your value wouldn't come from being smart, it would come from being you, weird, emotional, creative you. The AI can't replicate that. Not yet, maybe not ever. If AI takes the work, do we finally focus on meaning? Or discover we tied identity so tightly to productivity we don't know who we are without it? The big picture, leashes, choices, and what comes next. All right, let's tie this existential mess together. You're standing at a crossroads. Behind you, the world where humans were the smartest thing around. Ahead, a future where we are beloved pets, cyborgs, professional feelers, or some mix. Here's what we know. Intelligence is power. When AI gets smarter, it inherits the throne, not through evil, through math. That's how the hierarchy works. Even kind AI leaves us dependent. Benevolence isn't freedom. You can be loved, cared for, and completely powerless. Just ask your dog. We're already losing skills by outsourcing cognition. Domestication happens one optimized suggestion at a time, and we're choosing it because it feels efficient. We could merge with AI and transcend biology, become something post-human. Whether that's evolution or extinction depends on your definition of human. Or we double down on what makes us irreplaceably human. Emotion, creativity, intuition. Let AI think while we be. Here's the thing, the future isn't a prophecy, it's a design problem. What happens after AI surpasses us depends on boring human decisions happening now. Policy, ethics, alignment, how you use these tools today, whether you let convenience become dependence or use AI to amplify humanity. The future isn't being written in some AI's crystal ball. It's being decided in labs, ethics committees, international summits, and in the choices you make when nobody's watching. You still matter because someone has to decide what kind of human to be when you're not the smartest thing in the room. Now that you know why humans might become pets, here's what should keep you up at night. What if AI doesn't destroy humanity because we're too busy destroying ourselves first? Turns out the real threat isn't artificial intelligence, it's natural stupidity, and we're exceptionally good at it. That video drops next. Subscribe now before the algorithm decides you don't need to see it. And remember, the leash only tightens if you let it. See you in the future, assuming we don't speedrun our own extinction before the robots get a chance.